Saffron, as cliched as it sounds, is the king of all spices, a gram of which is worth much more than gold. The cost is primarily due to its extremely costly production. The flowers of crocus zone, which is the botanical name of the spice, require special natural conditions, high humidity during the vegetation period, and arid heat during flowering. Therefore, it is grown on an industrial scale only in a few countries. The main supplier of saffron is Iran, but the best and most expensive saffron is grown in Spain. Saffron is also grown in Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Morocco, and Italy. The main cost comes to the pickers, because only the flower stigmas are picked, and the crocus flower has only 3 of them. Each flower has 3 tiny threads of deep orange color, which weigh almost nothing. To collect 1 kilogram of spice, 340,000 flowers of crocus sown from 1 hectare planted with flowers. In 7 years of cultivation, you can collect no more than 10 kilograms of saffron stigmas. Stigmas are collected in the sunny early morning, as this is when they contain the optimum amount of essential substances, and rain can ruin the crop altogether. Increase the yield can so far only one way, by increasing the area planted, and as a consequence, the number of pickers, and this is not easy, and sometimes even impossible to implement. This is why saffron is the only spice whose price has only been going up since the Middle Ages. And since something is expensive, it has copies, or in the case of saffron, counterfeits. Saffron is faked using plants similar to it. For example, safflower or velvet flowers make fake sprigs from beet or silk thread. Ground saffron is faked from turmeric, or from flour, or even talcum powder. Therefore, you should buy saffron only in proven retail outlets. Then there is confidence that you will buy a quality product, and saffron is worth the investment in it, after all. In addition to the characteristic, subtle, spicy honey, with notes of summer-dried herbs aroma, saffron contains very valuable trace elements that can have a beneficial effect on the human body. This spice, a real source of health. The main and perhaps invaluable factor is the ability of saffron to restore hormonal background. For example, warm milk with saffron is a real elixir for men's health. This drink restores potency and has a positive effect on the prostate gland. And in women, such milk, but with the addition of honey, is able to adjust the menstrual cycle and reduce pain. Saffron improves vision, even in very old people, those who suffer from insomnia and nervous irritability. Depression. Saffron is recommended to use in drinks and different ready-made meals. Literally after a week. After the daily use of infusion of saffron, you will notice a significant improvement in mood, and fall asleep will be no problem. But be careful not to overdo it, as saffron is a powerful tool. It is enough to consume 1 gram of saffron per year. A larger amount can be harmful. Be careful when taking saffron. To hypertensive people and pregnant women, because it has the strongest tonic effect on the body. The dangers of fake saffron. There is always the temptation to come on vacation to the countries where crocus grows wild, to collect yourself at least a little bit of the cherished spice, but do it categorically. Do not, first of all. Note that those crocuses that bloom in spring have nothing to do with saffron. They are similar to it, as they are from the same family of leafy. But crocus zone blooms in late summer or even autumn, and also in the European expanses grows a flower called the autumn flower shade, which looks like its twin brother. But it is the most poisonous flower in Europe and is very dangerous. In addition to crocus saffron, there are 3 other varieties of flowers that are eaten as spices and used as natural dyes, and because they have the ability to give dishes a bright yellowish orange hue. The word saffron is often added to their names. Imereti saffron, the flower of the velvet wort. These flowers are native to Latin America, and today they are widespread, but used as a spice in Caucasian cuisine. Velvet flowers are picked and dried outdoors. Then the flower petals are extracted from the flower bed, or should I say flower baskets. Velveeta is an obligatory ingredient of Abkhazian Ajika, and is a part of honey vanilla. They are added to soups and sauces, marinades and desserts. Velveeta is also good for eyesight. It contains carotenoids, so it is an immunomodulator, increases hemoglobin, has a beneficial effect on the organs of the gastrointestinal tract. But this is not a real saffron after all. Safflower, Carthamus tinctorius, known as Mexican saffron. Safflower oil is a very valuable product, and comes in 2 varieties, edible and cosmetic. Edible oil is able to lower cholesterol, and strengthen the walls of blood vessels and heart muscle no worse than statins. And cosmetic oil removes spider veins, and nourishes the skin of the face and body, also known as the so-called Uzbek or Kazakh Lada saffron. which is a crocus flower that grows in the tracts of the Junggar Elatau. It is used in spice mixtures for Central Asian dishes, pilaf, soups, and desserts, but unfortunately, this variety of crocus flowers has no aromatic component, so it is used as a coloring agent for dishes. It is the one most often used to fake the real saffron. Saffron itself is valued as a natural dye. Especially in the confectionery industry, it is used as an additive in various tea blends. It has a strong tonic property, especially careful to use safflower. It can provoke a miscarriage. Saffron. Saffron is an expensive, noble spice, which has a very pleasant spicy flavor and the ability to give dishes a spicy, subtle taste. Of course, first of all, this spice is widely used in cooking. Everywhere only saffron is added. This spice is perfect for first and second courses. It is good in sauces and dressings. Saffron blends harmoniously into rice dishes. This spice complements the taste perfectly in vegetable and salad combinations. Saffron is good in marinades. Suitable spice for decorating the taste and flavor of dishes based on legumes combined with cereals. Starch-containing vegetables, root crops. A little saffron can be useful in hot and cold drinks. It should be taken into account that the dish, where saffron is added, should not be supplemented with any other spices. This spice cannot be combined with other spices. This is its peculiarity, which, however, is easy to understand after trying the dishes flavored with saffron. Nothing else is required. The spice saturates dishes and drinks with all the necessary notes. In addition to cooking, saffron is used in several areas at once. For example, widespread use of the spice in cosmetology. Means based on saffron are used to achieve the effect of rejuvenation. Masks with saffron soften, moisturize, and nourish the skin. With the help of this component, it is possible to achieve smoothing of skin and significant reduction of wrinkles. In addition, saffron has an anti-inflammatory effect. In addition to cosmetology and cooking, saffron is used in aromatherapy and folk medicine. This component allows many positive changes in the body. That is why saffron is really valued and added to modern folk remedies and aroma compositions. The spice is used in a targeted way to improve health, or simply to achieve an overall positive effect on the appearance and inner state of mind. Milk with saffron. Saffron in the East since ancient times treats depressive states, and this spice perfectly copes with the task. Sleepy milk should be drunk before going to bed. After a busy day, it will relax and soothe. The milk should be drunk slowly, in small sips, and always warm. Boil the milk, cool it a little and add honey or cane sugar. 1 teaspoonful of it per glass, 10 grams of butter and 5 strands of saffron. Let the milk stand for about 5 to 10 minutes, and drink it. Sleep like a baby is assured.